So I got this, what is that? I got this all mounted up and looks good. I just thought of something though. How in the freak am I gonna open this hatch? It's definitely gonna hit. And I made this be able to swing out, but that's still gonna hit. The reason I made this swing out is to be able to get closer to the engine when, like, I want to open up the hatch and like get in there. So yeah, I can like stand right here, right up by the bumper, and I don't have to be all hunched over this thing, because there's no way you can, yeah, that's not happening. But dude, I feel like an idiot. Like, you can't, this. I'm literally dumbfounded right now. So I'm gonna come back when I figure something out to try to save myself and make myself not look like a complete fool up in the, I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. Alright, so I was thinking if I put the center in line with the center of the box, and then you can see like the edge, it's pretty close to center. Then the hatch, I can't believe I messed this up. The hatch clears and it opens and everybody's happy. So this box and that hatch is good. So, but the only thing is, let me shut this top. Oh man, them springs are, them struts are strong. Alright, so that's shut. The only problem is when you shut this, hold on. When you shut this, it hits the tire. So I'm hoping. And this tire is about the same diameter as the wheel that I'm going to get, which is off of an R32 called an Omea wheel. So I don't have to worry about the diameter too much. The difference in diameter when I get my real rim. But it hits like pretty decent. So that's a problem. I don't know if I have room to move it over that much, because, whoa, the further that gets over here, the more that radius tapers back towards me, and the looser that side's gonna be. So, and I would think that would be fine. I don't know if that would hit, I don't think that would hit that light. But I don't know if this will move over that far, and I don't want the wheel, I guess I can move it over quite a bit. I don't want the wheel close to the side of, I don't want it sticking out. Worst comes to worst. Worst comes to worst. I can re-weld, where's it at? Maybe easier from here. I can re-weld that bracket onto the top of that, and this will be higher, and it'll miss that, and it doesn't have to be much higher at all, and it'll miss that. So that's an option. Dang it, man, I cannot believe I did not see that. My dad didn't see it, my friend didn't see it, my brother didn't see it. Nobody said anything. We were all trying to like chime in and be like, oh, well this, nobody saw it. So, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I don't know if I should mess with that and just weld that up higher, or I'll try to move it over first. That's what I'm doing. I'm gonna try to move this over a little bit and see what happens. I'm like at a real like dumbfounded moment right now, so I'm gonna mark that and its location right now and see if see if I can make something work, man. This freaking generator carrier is the worst thing that I've ever had to build for this van. And it will look better because I'll hack this off and cut that off, and I'll weld the other side back on, which is right here. Like, I'll weld this back on there, and I'll just cut it there. So there's sides, but then maybe even have this like taper down. I don't, that's further down the road. I need to at least get this thing working before I go. So I'm gonna move that ladder over real quick. Pretty much what I'm thinking is, before I start cutting, I'm gonna hack that off right there, take it off right there. That little it's blocking it, so this can't go over any further because it hits. So I'm gonna take it off right at that little leg, and I'm gonna weld the other one back on up until this leg. I'm gonna cut it. I'm gonna have an open spot in the center. This, I'm not gonna worry about that later. Get that thing all mounted up, centrally located, and I need to cut my mounts off from this side. I need to take them off. And what else? Yeah, this is a mess, so I'm gonna straighten it out. I've come to an end, I think, today. It's been a long drawn out day, but so I got this all centered up. I cut that one off. I still got to weld this on. I got to cut all these off because I'm not using these. I got a little print. It's got to be 20 tall with a 10 mil thread. So I'm gonna make little offsets off of this that come over and are tapped, and then I'll be able to screw in from this, from my holes right there, and I'll just weld them to that, weld the other side to that. And well, my tire, I have it on like one bolt kinda. It's like completely off. You can see the other stud here, so that's on, just like twisted completely wrong, but it works and it fits and everything clears like this. So I'm just kind of getting a little mock-up, and when I open this carefully, because that thing's not bolted down, when I open that, this will be mounted. You can see that flange, it's not really, and this clears that. Boom. So that all works, and then that will just, and I'm going to, actually let me take this tire off. So I got the tire off, and what I'm going to do is get the same piece of steel, a little bit longer. I'm going to weld it to this, but just at an angle. Instead of it being straight, it's going to come up, and it's going to be welded up here. And it's going to be in the same location on the x-axis and the y-axis. It's just going to, on the Z, it's just going to come up, you know, however much. And I'll be using the same mount, so then I don't have to make another mount like up here or whatever. I can just use the same one, since I know that it's like strong enough, because I've driven a lot, hundreds of miles on this. And this will just be pushed up a little bit because that'll be on an angle, and we'll all be happy. The tire should be up high enough to clear this box, and then I can just shut this, put my, I got screws, and then I got a spot for a lock on them two spots. So, kind of sucks because I beat, you can't even see it, but I clearanced that grease cap. So there's like a big hole, not a hole, a big divot in the one side, but it's in the back, so you can't even see it. But I moved this over just a little bit. You can see how that's like discolored. And I wanted mainly to keep that in line with the taillight. just because I feel like it looks the best like that. I don't know, it just kind of looks like I had a plan. So yeah, this is my setup, and I think it's gonna work. I need to make some things tomorrow and get that piece of steel cut to that length. I need to cut a 20 degree on one side, 20 on the other, and hopefully that'll be closer than just a 0 degree, 90 degree. I need a shower real bad. I've been down here sweating all day. So people are over here watching me. I gotta clean up my mess. Until tomorrow, I'm out.